All right, guys, I love this time of year. I'm here in Georgia. We're here in the Southeast. It's the beginning of October. This is my very first fall cleanup of the season. It's a perfect 66 degrees. I think the high for the day is 69 or 70. I'm going to set up. This lady has an area in the back where we can dump the leaves. I'm going to be working by myself. So this will be a solo fall cleanup for the most part. Initially, she wanted the leaves hauled off, but then she called me back yesterday and said you can just dump them in the back. So these are the kinds I like. Like I said, less time traveling, no dump fees is perfect. So I'm going to get set up, show you guys some video, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, here's the property right here. We're going to get all this cleaned up. We're going to grab the leaves off the street, off the driveway right here. As we walk up the side of the property, there's a lot of trees right here, and it might be hard to see from the camera, but there's a lot of sticks and pine cones. We're going to get all that up, guys. We're going to get it cleaned up all the way down to the grass and the dirt. Clear all this up for real nice and good as you come up here near the top of the gravel driveway. We'll get all this pine straw off from underneath the cars here. Just clean it up real nice and good for them as we transition into the next season. So just stick with me, guys. I'm going to take you guys along the process and show you step by step. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm getting set up on the property here. You're going to see me start in the back, and I'm going to push everything down in front of the camera. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some tarps. We're going to put it on the tarps. We're going to haul it around back and make a pile and dump it in a pile. To be honest with you, this is something you could have easily probably just mulched up with the mower. But the customer specifically did not want that. They wanted everything kind of gathered, cleaned up, and hauled around back. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get set up here and show you guys some video, and we'll take it from there. Hey, and also, guys, I'm going to speed up some of this video so it's not so monotonous. But like I said, I'm going to take you guys all the way from the beginning to the end. All right, guys, and just in case you're curious, the tarp size I use on my leaf cleanups is an 11 by 16. I picked these up at Harbor Freight. I believe they're like $14 or $15.99. Through my leaf season, fall season, winter season, I generally start off with about 6, and they'll last me about half the season. You'll need to replace 1 or 2 from here from time to time. But on smaller jobs like this, I just take 1 or 2 with me. On really big jobs, I take like 4 or 5 at a time. And I'm dragging the leaves to the back. I'm going to start the pile. That's what we'll be dragging all our leaves on this project. All right, so we're back on the other side of the driveway here. We're going to do the same process as before. I'm just going to start at the top, and I'm going to push everything down and set up the tarp and haul it off. Alright guys, I'm blowing the leaves back here in the back right corner. This is the piles. I was blowing everything too right here. And in my opinion, if you're going to do work like this, leaf work and fall cleanups, you need you a big, powerful backpack blower. I'm using the Echo 9010. It just speeds everything up. It's well worth the investment. Now, if you don't want to spend the money on a blower like this at the time, and you want to roll with a lighter backpack blower, it is in your best interest to just rent you one for the job. Go to your big box store, tool rental center, spend $45 to $50, rent you a blower, and you can just add it to the price of the job. It's well worth the investment. You're gonna cut your time down significantly. In my experience, if it took me 2 hours to do a job like this, with the weaker blower, it take me 4 to 5 hours. So just something to think about. And look up my tool rental video. I have a video where I show you guys where you can rent all this equipment and how much. Alright guys, I'm going to give this one run over with the John Deere tractor. This is not a lawn mowing video, this is a fall cleanup video. So I'm going to keep it moving, but it's going to give it a nice, real, crisp, clean look. And we'll move forward in the video. Alright guys, we come to the end of the job. Just taking a look at what it looked like at the beginning. Here's what it looked like now. I mean, in my opinion, it looks much better. A nice, good clean up, thorough fall cleaning to get the client set up for the transition. Alright guys, and here's the before, and we'll go over here, and here's the after. And as you guys see, I'm not using the most complex setup in the world. It's just a basic John Deere tractor, a blower, and a string trimmer. Like I always say, it's not about what you have, but use what you have to your advantage. You can make a lot of money out here, guys, if you just take advantage of the opportunities that lie right in front of you every day. Alright guys, and here's our pile of leaves. This is everything from the front. We just stacked it up and made a pile in the back of the property. Alright guys, just finished up that property. Took right at 2.5 hours. Talked to the guy's wife that hired me for the job. She told me to check with her husband and let him look at it when we were finished. When I was finished, and man, he was super excited. He's really, really impressed, really happy with it. Guys, that's what I'm talking about. 2.5 hours. Charge him. Initially, was charging him $500 for the job because I was supposed to haul off the leaves. And she texted me last night and said, well, you can just dump them in the back. And since I didn't have to dump, I did it for $350. So $350, 2.5 hours. All I did was a blower, tarp, and a rake. You guys can do it too. Hey, hope it helped you out. See you on the next one.